Hello and welcome to Raymies garage. We've got Apprentice Pat's car here. It's running extremely rough and I'm going to show you a video of how it's starting and how the AA came out and made the exhaust all white. So this is Pat in the car trying to get it started. They come down to Raymies garage and he did fire it up a few times, but if you listen to it try to start, it really struggled to start. So this is at Apprentice Pat's house. Looking at the CCTV with the AA's out and you can see it starting and a huge amount of white smoke coming out there. It's unbelievable. Covered the complete street. We do think that was probably fuel line in there because it wasn't starting properly. But they eventually got it to start and it ran like that for a good 5 minutes. And it eventually started to tick over, albeit a bit rough, but it did create a bit of a commotion in the street where somebody nearly phoned the fire brigade. Yeah, so that was that. So we kind of came to the conclusion that it's possible lack of fuel or contaminated fuel or water in the fuel, and we started to look at things that were relating to fuel to see if we could solve the problem. So as the AA came out, I inspected it. There is no codes in the car except the usual exhaust gas recirculation temperature sensor, which we've done down here. We'll put a link in the description where you can see us doing that one. He reckoned it was contaminated fuel because Apprentice Pat uses supermarket fuel and doesn't put any additives in it, so we'll just start taking that off. You've probably seen us doing a fuel filter before. 10mm spanner. You can get it right. I don't think we need to take this cross member off. It's the fuel lines we need to take off as well. So that should lift right out there. Well, there'll be a connection in the bottom of that.
So I need to take these off now then?
Yes, there's that wee clip comes off there. That just it's holding the two of them together.
Oh. That there. I'll put that over there as well.
So what were the symptoms of the car? The car wouldn't start, running extremely rough. It sounded as if there was no fuel getting to the car. However, it could be something to do with the throttle body or the pressure sensor or the temperature sensor here or a MAF sensor there. So we're going to change the fuel filter first to see if that makes a difference, then fill it up with decent high octane fuel and we'll see how we go. Right, let's see if we can pull that out.
So I need to take these off. I don't want to make a mess, but with you.
Don't make a mess then. You cannot pull it out any further now. So you can literally do it in situ without taking them off. See if you just, there you go. So you could probably just do it in situ.
I could do it like that, aye.
But might be a good idea to take the fuel lines off because it might end up pouring in there.
See, I noticed when the fuels are pointing down the way and you'd be a bit with a basin or something. If I take this off.
Right, okay, we'll go and get some stuff to catch some fuel.
It's tight, that.
Yeah, it's tight.
Oh, Chris, I can't eat that.
Can you manage to press it?
I'm pressing it and it's, you know.
You better go with this one first. If I remember, that's a wee clip in there, so we need a wee screwdriver.
Yeah.
That one there is basically a push in. And pull it's just up because we've got it on. Like that.
Maybe it should have a wee bung or something, no?
Somebody should have wee clips for that. And the other one needs a wee screwdriver. Right, you see the clip? Watch for your pointing the camera now.
This is it here.
Don't ping it off because it will come off.
Does it come right out? Is that
That'll be enough. So if you push the two tabs together, right, got that. That's it off.
He was saying it's a pity, the man was saying it's a pity you couldn't split the fuel filter to see what's inside it.
I know.
This is something you can, it's obviously an insert.
Well, it's you could probably warm it. It's just a can.
Aye. Right. So is it this bit next?
Right, that screws off. Hold that. I screw it.
It's coming with me.
Right. Does it unplug? And you're missing the hose for your water and fuel. There should be a wee hose going into the bottom of the engine with it.
Maybe that's why I'm not going to water and fuel one.
That's it. You undo your collar. That's it. The watch isn't pour out.
So I'm going to try and tip it up, right?
I'll just pull it straight out. Shoot.
That's it off.
That's it off. I can just turn it, you feel it going in. That's that.
That's that.
That's that.
It's here.
You've got a new washer or O-ring for that bit there.
But you put that one old one on.
That's the old one on. Yeah, take that off. O-ring.
That the dog went out. Yeah, that shouldn't be that tight, eh?
That's it. That's fine.
That goes back on there.
And stick it back in the car.
That's it, good to go. Oh,
Yep. Let's reinstall it now. As well putting your hoses on first, maybe.
I'm going to just hold it there. Now that hose
Goes on.
is on that one. Reclip goes in. And this hose, let's get in the road that actually.
Should have done that one first. Shoot. Click. That's it into position. And your electrical connector. Was it that side? Yeah, you can do that after, I suppose.
Aye. So I put the two 10mm bolts back on.
Aye. Remember that cable's got to be out the road.
No, I was going to say that's
10mm bolts.
it's got to go down there at the road.
So changing the fuel filter probably takes you about 10 to 15 minutes. When you put it into your Land Rover, they'll charge you a few £100 to do that.
Just can't get
Saying that, it might take us 2 hours by the time you get that bolt in.
No,
there.
I just can't get it lined up, I'm afraid.
Miles out. Can I not slide a wee bit?
That's what I'm going to try and do.
That's it in now.
No, no, it's not. Is it? No, it's what it is. Just feel a bit wobbly there.
Right, get your 10mm spanner onto it. So a 10mm spanner, a new fuel filter, in 15 minutes of your time.
And you can do it.
Put your finger on it. Right, electrical connection now. What to say about he's lost it down there.
Oh no, it's down here. Just keep it out of the road for the bracket. Oh, I can't seem to there it is now.
There it is, there it is.
That's it, clicked in.
Right.
And there's a wee right here.
Did you push that clip in? Right, it's
Sure I
in.
did, aye.
It's in now. It's in. And the wee retainer clip just holds the two together.
Like that.
Yep. Okay, so easy as that. So now when you're starting it up, you basically want to cycle the ignition a couple of times just to let the fuel filter prime before we start it.
I think you've got to do it a couple of times, haven't you?
Aye.
So if you listen to it, you can hear it.
So that's the first stage. You're trying to see if we can get the roughness, as you've probably seen in the video, the amount of smoke, which is probably unburnt diesel that's been sitting in the cylinders while Apprentice Pat's been trying to start it. So just cycling the ignition. And you can see the pressure coming on that there. You can feel the hoses. And off again. And on again. Okay, one more time. You can definitely hear the fuel pipes filling. Right, give it a start. So it started alright as normal.
I have to say that actually start a lot better.
Is it?
Unless it was air or something. You set it on the button there.
Alright, it's not been doing that then.
No, it's been rough. It's been doing that for you can see the ring was rough for 2 or 3 seconds.
Right.
Then you go to tickle the throttle key. to try out the reps.
Right, okay.
See how that time it started the way it normally starts.
A wee bit of rattle there. Hear it? So after changing the fuel filter, we took it for a bit of a test drive. It seemed to drive okay. However, the next morning, it was back to the same old usual. It wouldn't start. It was very, very rough. It may well be doing that when it's just cold. So we thought we would have another go at it and think again. It seems to be getting fuel, but start to think about the air induction system and other parts relating to the intake air manifold and intake throttle body. So this is what we got to the next day.